Blessed be and Merry Yulma Christmahana Kwanzaa Saturnalia to all of my Sagittarius people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your final full week of 2024 with your astrology weather and tarot traffic. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you just need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. So what is going on when it comes to the astrology for your week? Well, on the 26th, we have Mercury in Sagittarius forming a T-square to Jupiter retrograde and to Saturn. Jupiter retrograde in Gemini, Saturn in Pisces. And on the surface, this can sometimes look like a really tense angle, superficially speaking anyway. But this is actually a really good transit. Mercury and Jupiter are very lucky, very fortunate when they work together, regardless of what's going on. And for you, this spells hard-learned lessons that come with big wins around partnership concerns. We've got a really strong relationship building transit going on here for you, both with personal life, romantic partnerships, as well as your platonic life, and even business partnership opportunities or circumstances you're dealing with. For a lot of you, this is going to be turning your world around when it comes to your most important relationships, but also giving you a chance to accept some hard-learned lessons that maybe you've been avoiding, or maybe a partnership plan or road has been avoiding adjusting for in the past. But whatever the case is, there could also be a very strong victory secured, whether it's around a practical matter or, again, something more personal. On the 29th, we've got Chiron turning direct in Aries, and this is beginning a multi-month trend of recovery from setbacks around relationships as well. Chiron is turning direct in your 5th house of love and romance, but also creative pursuits and enterprises and your relationships with your kids. And if there have been any setbacks, roadblocks, or even disappointments that have occurred in any of these areas of your life over the course of 2024, as we begin 2025, some important turnarounds, substitutions, and remedies are going to be coming your way, especially when it comes to things that maybe were once thrown off course or perhaps were leading to dead ends. So that is what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Sagittarius, here is your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your spiritual theme or your big focus for this week, you've got the Ace of Wands upright. And this week is going to be a week where there's a lot of new, fresh, intense excitement going on around you, where a lot of new adventures, a lot of new stories, and a lot of new paths are starting to pick up traction. The Ace of Wands is the card of new sparks that get new fires burning. And for a lot of you, you might be noticing that activity is starting to rev up, both in your personal spaces and your professional spaces. A lot of new openings, new commitments, but also, again, new profits are going to be put on the table for you to grab. And so you want to make sure that you're ready to stay in step and keep engaged with the activities that you like, because with the Ace of Wands upright, this is an initiation week for a lot of new stories. For your material circumstances, earth sector, work, job, and finances, you've got the Tower upright. Now, the Tower is all about some kind of major environmental or atmospheric or even life direction changing shift, transition, or event that is probably going to be taking place or moving as a consistent theme throughout the course of this week. With the Tower card upright, this can show up in a way that can feel almost earth-shattering and catastrophic. This can be a very drastic ending of a status quo, of a normal. And this could be something that is showing up around a workspace or something going on around a home or family space. A lot of the times with the Tower, what we see is basically a no going back kind of transition taking place. Whatever the case is going on here, you need to be ready to let a lot go, but also step into something brand new. Sometimes this can indicate that there's also some kind of important windfall or a big break in a story that is going to be taking place this week. This could also be something very positive, but there's a lot of stress, and there is also, again, a lot of intense activity around this transition as well. For your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Four of Cups reversed. And the Four of Cups reversed is all about breaking out of a rut, new excitement, as well as getting a chance to change paths or even have something kind of breathe life into a corner of your world that's become stagnant. Because when the Four of Cups is upright, that's when it's the negative card. That's when it's all about things being blasé, going in circles, nothing new going on, stagnancy, the same day in and out. But when we have the Four of Cups reversed, this is an exciting shift. Now, this could be something initiated by a friend or a contact, or possibly some kind of blessing in disguise, or maybe some kind of secret gift that kind of opens up a whole new world for you. For your challenge this week, you've got the Death card upright. And the Death card is all about transition. It's all about the ending of a chapter and beginning of a new one. Like the Tower, it's a transition card. However, with the Death card as a challenge, this is all about accepting an ending that we already know is coming, or an ending that has already happened. Sometimes this card can show up where we ourselves need to be ready to end some things that we are responsible for ending. And since the Ace of Wands is all about new beginnings, and that's your big theme, that's the U card this week, there could be some stories or maybe some narratives or involvements that you also need to be ready to close and clean up to make room for the new. And for your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Six of Cups upright. And the Six of Cups is all about kind of rewinds, pleasant returns, as well as sweet nostalgia. And for a lot of you, this week is going to be kind of a nice blast from the past kind of experience with partners and special love interests and significant others, because the Six of Cups is all about returning to old pleasures. Now, for a lot of you, this could be something that you and a partner or a significant other are doing together, getting to go back in time to maybe pleasant memories, bringing things back from our relationship's history that we missed, that used to bring us a lot of joy. All of that's going to be on the table for you. But we also have, for those of you who are single or are available to new people, opportunities to connect or maybe have surprise connections with either old flames, old crushes, or if they're not people that you know or ever connected with, people that could take us back to an earlier self in ourselves, or people who are reminiscent of a sweet past of ours. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.